Well, a good win against York, put you in 4th place. Is that what you wanted at the beginning of the season?
Well, that was the object, and you know, the team spoke about it, that last season we finished 6th, and we wanted to do a little bit better this season, and we've done that, and really proud, and you know, I think that it's a fantastic achievement by the players with such a young squad and a small squad. And, you know, it's given us the opportunity to play people like Eddie Batty, Sam Scott, Pat Smith, and of course Corey Hansen, who's you know, probably played 15 games and scored 12 tries. So he's certainly come of age a little bit this season, and you know, it's been a tough year, but at the end of the day we've got what we wanted to do. We wanted to give people experience, some of the young players, they've got that, and we finished in a very good 4th is what I would say. And yeah, people can look at it and say, well, you coulda, shoulda, woulda, but at the end of the day we didn't. We finished 4th. It was an improvement on last season, and we've got a home draw obviously in the playoffs.
And there's some big clubs below you with Widnes and Halifax.
Yeah, and Halifax won the grand final last season, and you know, Widnes got to the Northern Wales final, won that. So there's plenty. Widnes are going to Super League as well next season. So there's plenty of teams below us, and you know, there's been some fantastic achievements, not only at Sheffield, but you know, Batley's done a good job as well, haven't they? Rhino, there's done a cracking job with the Batley players and finished 3rd. And Darryl, a close friend of mine, obviously has won the championship again, and you know, 2nd is Lee. So there's plenty of teams in the top 6 that are quality, and we're just pleased that, you know, for this year, in any case, we've got the home draw as it was last season. We did it the hard way and got to the semi-final. This year we start with an home draw against Widnes.
And York on Sunday before the game looked a tricky thing. They beat Halifax before and you did well.
Yeah, well, I expect them coming all guns blazing because, you know, they needed to win to stay up, and you know, I was very surprised that they laid down and died. We were good. We scored some great tries. We played some fantastic rugby, you know, and were outstanding in patches. So, you know, it was a real relief for me that we started to show some of that form that we're capable of. And at 52 points to 6, you know, obviously it was a fantastic score difference, and I was just a little bit fed up at the end there because we let 2 soft tries in the last 5 minutes. But you know, we still got a big score. We showed that we can play rugby, and we should get a lot of confidence from that going into this Friday's game.
So it's getting to that time of year where you're going to get speculation over players' futures.
Yeah, and obviously, you know, we're in negotiations with quite a few of ours, and over the next week or so we'll be announced the people that we've retained, and obviously the people who's going to depart, the new signings and things like that. And one of the topics, obviously, over the last week has always been Missy Talapapa, who's going to be departing us and going to Old Kingston Rovers and achieving his dream of playing in Super League. So you can't knock the player for that. And I did talk about Missy Talapapa. Well, he's a true champion as far as I'm concerned. An absolute great attitude, been a revelation for Sheffield. He's been a real good character to have around the place, and I'd like to think that we've helped him. He's certainly helped us, and some of the younger players should learn what the game is about from Missy Talapapa, because what it says on the tin is what he is, and he trains to be the best he can possibly be, and whatever he does, he gives 100%, and I hope that rubs off on some of the young players, and we wish him well. You know, he's played at the highest level in Australia. He's come over here and done a fantastic job for us, and now he gets the opportunity, and I'm sure he won't disappoint in the Super League. So, as I say, it goes with a massive thank you from me personally and from Sheffield Eels.
And what about team building?
Yeah, we're on with it. We've got a few things sorted out. At this moment in time, I'm not going to announce it. You know, the next couple of weeks will be the time when I'm coming out. But there's some exciting players that we've got commitment from, and they're going to add to a squad. On the downside, you know, when we look at going forward to Friday's game, is Menzies got a 2-match ban. He was up in the judiciary last night. They give him a 2-match ban. So, you know, we need to win this week, we need to win next week, and then, you know, be available for the semi-final. So, looking forward to Friday's night's game. You know, the players are up for it. We had a good session last night. We'll have another tonight, and we need to make sure that we're on the ball on Friday night at Bramall Lane.